Hi everyone, welcome to the Wallflowers live stream. For anyone who managed to catch the live stream, we've just done walking home. My hair is absolutely soaking. Mr. W is still drying his hair and now he's gone up to get changed. I've just literally took my wet cardigan off. I'm still a little wet down the front, but I'm okay for now. Right. Just wait for everyone to catch up with us. I did say we'd be 10 minutes before coming live. Just made a quick cup of coffee and we're set to go. Mr. W just took me out for a lovely meal. Just a little treat. I'm just going to pop my boots off. So we had a charcuterie board. So we had salami, parma ham, feta, edam, salad, pate. In a separate dish, we had beer battered onion rings. In another separate dish, we had fish goujons, beer battered, with a lovely big salad as well. And it was really, really enjoyable. So much so we didn't eat it all between us. There was an awful lot of food there. Garlic bread, extra bread and crackers for the pate. The service was absolutely out of this world. The service was amazing. Really friendly staff, servers. I think the lady who served us was actually the manager. Really out of this world service, really impressed, really beautiful, friendly, charming, really good service, really happy with it. There's 4 people in the room. Click the thumbs up and come along and say hello. After we had a couple of drinks in between, and afterwards I had a strawberry sundae with fresh strawberries, lots of ice cream. It was delicious. You were too stuffed for a pudding, weren't you?
Yeah.
Set us 4 people in the room, 1 thumbs up, and no one said hi, yes. Is your hair dry now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when we'd finished, we took our drinks outside, phoned a cab, and sat and waited for the cab. Initially, we were told 10 to 15 minutes. After waiting half an hour, we rung back again. We were then told 10 to 15 minutes and that the driver was literally only 200 yards up the street. Half an hour later, they hadn't arrived. So we phoned him again. He then told us it'd be a further 10 to 15 minutes. At that point, we just gave up and walked home.
Give him a mouth.
Hi, Joy. How are you? Lovely. I don't know if you just caught the live stream. We did walking home, but we got absolutely drenched. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, Joy.
Yeah, so it was quite an ordeal. Walking home in the rain with a full
That's why we don't go out.
Well, we do go out. We're not hermits. But yeah, it hasn't ruined the evening, and it was a good evening.
Yeah.
It's just that walking home in the rain isn't anyone's choice, really. How far did you say we'd probably walked?
Probably a mile altogether. But if you'd got a taxi...
It was chilly, Jill. Joy, I literally only had a cardigan over this very thin blouse. What did you have on? A sweatshirt. He's changed the sweatshirt now. This one's dry. Sweatshirt and t-shirt on. I mean, we were cold outside when we were finishing our drinks.
It was nice when we went out.
But it was okay, wasn't it?
The sun was shining.
When we went in to eat our meal, it was a bright sunny day, wasn't it? Oh, and obviously we'd gone out.
It was about 7 o'clock.
We'd gone to visit our friends first, and then Carol dropped us off at the pub. And we'd gone for the pub meal there, and it was bright sunny day, wasn't it? When we stood up, turned around to go outside for what we thought was going to be a short while, it was pitch black, wasn't it? Lucky you have a super hairdryer, Mr.
Oh,
W.
it works wonders. It's worth investing in them.
Mine's soaking. Vicky said, that's wonderful to have a great dinner. It was delicious, yeah. Just weren't expecting the walk home. Not without coats in the rain. Or a brolly. A brolly would have been nice.
I mean, it would have cost £5 something in a taxi to get back. But...
It was quite funny because no cars stopped outside at all. And eventually, at the very end, one car stopped, turned around and was static. And was obviously not a cab of any kind or an Uber, but it was just a private car. And he was waiting for someone, obviously, out from the pub to come out. Mr. W said to me, I wonder if he wants to earn a £5. And I just sat quiet because I thought you'd either go and ask or you're not. You know, thinking, go and ask him, go and ask him. And as soon as we'd given up on the taxi and told the taxi firm on the phone,
what we thought of them.
Well, you did. I'm not waiting any longer. We're going to go now. And as soon as we said that, that car pulled away, so we couldn't have even asked him anyway. I know if Stu was on, he'd call us cheeky scousers. Hi, Intuitive. Hi, Mary Ann, Charlie, and everyone. How are you doing? Charlie's not with us on, yes, is he?
I don't know. See now.
He's probably given up on us because we're that late.
Oh, he should have just finished this.
Yeah, so nice to have a dinner out. Yeah. So, yeah. But we've got full tums. We're still smiling.
And then we just called into the local shop on the way home.
Oh, that was funny.
Some girl come running in. Oh, I'm in a rush. I've got an Uber waiting.
So I said to her, you're lucky we've just waited for an hour.
We've just been waiting outside the plough for an hour. She went, I've just cooked your dinner. I work there. And you got to give us a lift in your Uber.
Hi, lovely. Yeah.
In a mad night.
It has. The last person we expected to see on our doorstep was her. Who just cooked our meal right up. So we got given, after the meal ended, we got given complimentary chocolates. So Mr. W, as usual, put them in his pocket for me for later because he knew I'd eaten enough. But also what he put in his pocket was the leftover butter from the bread. So we kept 2 of these, waste not, want not. So they will be added to our butter dish. Our butter dish tomorrow. So we brought 2 of them home because they'd only go in the bin once they've served you them on the plate. Because you just throw them in the bin. So I always pick up. You always pick up the extra butters and things like that. And if I'm out with the girls, I always pick up the extra sugar, the extra salt, the extra vinegar, the extra sauce sachets, and I always bring them home with me. Waste not, want not. Does anyone else here do that? Yeah, we've just been for the meal, love. We've just been for the meal. We just had a lovely charcuterie board.
We just done a live stream walking back. After waiting for the taxi that didn't come, so we ended up walking in the rain. So we just done it.
But we made it fun.
Whether you could see us or not.
Could you see the picture any clear, or was it just black picture? Anyone who watched the short live stream we just did walking home, could you see much on it? I know Catherine was on, but she's not recalled us yet. Pick up extra packets of sauce, sugar, and napkins. Yeah, I do it all the time. I keep the napkins in my bag as tissues if I need them. Yeah.
Anything that they give you goes in the bin then once they clear the table.
Because they can't give it to anyone else.
The packets aren't going to go off.
I was smiling at your Vicky comment on the video about us both using the same coffee mate.
She's have to go. Be right back. Neighbour needs.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll tell her when she comes back. Had to open a jar for the neighbour.
I thought it was a big emergency.
You'll have to open mine. I was just saying, Vicky, I really smiled at your comment that we share the same coffee mate, etc. Did you like the deal I got on that? I haven't even worked out how much that cost me.
£2 something each.
Yeah, £2 something each. I ended up getting them for. Might as well. They charge enough. Exactly, they do. You've paid for it in all inclusive. Yeah. Ha ha ha! I love the deal.
I mean, that wasn't too bad. It comes to £50.
£50.
Yeah, and that was like
4 drinks,
3 sides, a main, and 4 drinks.
2 sides.
And we got the chips.
Oh,
the
3 sides.
Rings.
We got Parmesan chips as well, which were delicious. I've never had them before.
No.
Yeah, 3 sides, a big charcuterie board, a dessert, and 4 drinks. That's
dessert as well.
Yeah. That's a good price. And wasn't the service impeccable?
Yeah, brilliant.
Service was amazing. Yeah. We've never gone there for a meal before, have we?
No. We used to go there when we were younger, but I haven't been there for years. We used to always drink up there.
Intuitive says, to get us to work OT, offering
overtime,
offering Tango gift cards, different denominations.
Well, so they're not paying you for the overtime.
What's a Tango gift card?
Like an Amazon thing, is it?
Well, that's not right. Why aren't they paying you hard cash? What was for dinner? Charcuterie board. So it was salami, parma ham, a different type of salami, feta cheese, edam, a big peppers, lettuce, onions, courgette, a nice fancy salad in the middle, pate.
Yeah, 2 pates.
Crackers, fresh bread, garlic bread, Parmesan cheese. Hummus. And a Branston pickle dip. Like a chutney. We had a side of Parmesan, chips with Parmesan, beer battered onion rings, and beer battered fish goujons. Yeah. It was delicious, yeah. I'm so glad to be retired.
Hey up, Stu.
Hey up, lads.
Something you be here.
How's they doing?
I thought the face was on.
Boaty McBoatface.
Aldi had the £35 for £2.50.
Where are we?
Bought a whole lot.
Brilliant.
Very good.
They reduced it, so they stopped selling it. I have 10. Wow. And how long will that last you, Vicky? Do you think approximately? How many do you go through a month? Nearly boaty time. Intuitive. Paying us to pick from a list of different places. Amazon, restaurants, different. No, that should be illegal. You work to earn cash. Yeah. You don't work to buy products from a company. They're inadvertently selling your work power to a company that you're forced to buy. You choose how you sell your hard cash. If you want to invest it, you want to sit on it, or you want to buy a product, you do not work to buy products. That should be illegal.
They pay us overtime money too. So you get that as well as your overtime, what you should be entitled to.
I don't have food tax here, so I paid £20 for 10 creamer packs. Right, okay. I think 1 month. 10? 10 of them would last you 1 month?
No, 1 a month.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Wow, so that's 10 months. You need 2 more for a 12-month supply. Lovely, Vicky. Try and pick 2 more up if you can. You support it for 12 months. With what's coming now, we're expecting chaos to hit the fan. We're expecting, there's a lot going on. I don't want to go into too much detail because I've got a video to bring you tomorrow that I go much more in depth on. But We're expecting bank crashes. We haven't got the fertiliser to create stuff, to buy stuff in the shop. We've got the fuel shortages that are already kicking in. We've got so much happening. Get 2 more of them as quickly as you can, Vicky, and that's that sort of for 12 months. Yeah, we've got energy shortages. We've got everything coming. So, yeah, get that sorted and then move on and arrange something else.
It sounds like a three-year plan.
Yeah, I think it is ready. I know, but we need to look.
Because even if everything stops tomorrow, everything's wrecked already. It's all being bombed, and it's going to take years.
I know, but you've got to take one step at a time, haven't you? Look how long it's taken me to do 12 months on different things. I've got 12 months tins of soups and different things. It takes time to build a 12-month supply. To now triple that.
No.
You can't go out and strip the shelves. It's not fair to anyone. They pay. Right, okay. What's your favourite coffee mate flavour? I've never tried any other flavour than the plain one I use, just the milk.
We don't have flavoured coffee mates.
I've not seen it, no. Vicky says, I'm going to use my Amazon credits to get more on Amazon. Very good, Vicky. And that's you covered for 12 months on that one product, and then something else that you use regularly. Stu says, I looked at my direct debits. Turned out I've been
paying road tax on my car. I sold a year ago.
Wow. And can you claim that back then, Stu?
No.
Wow.
I don't know. You might be able to,
Look into that.
Because if you've sent it off to DVLA to change ownership, then you shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have gone into your account for it. That.
Yeah.
You might get that back. Yes.
Or even through the bank itself, you might be insured. Look into that. If the company don't step up and say, yeah, you can claim it back, look into your bank and see if you're covered on the bank's insurance to do it. Either way, there should be some kind of clause to protect you.
Yeah.
No, you're welcome. It's a lot of money. So how much is that a month?
Especially with DVLA, because it's all logged, so they'll know when you've sold that car.
How much was the total for a year, Stu, if you worked it out? And Joseph says, buy hazelnut creamer, only real milk and a little sugar. See, I don't like flavoured coffee. I like a latte, but I don't like these chocolate mochas, different flavours, peach, pumpkins. I don't like all that. I just like either a straight flat coffee or a latte. And I'm not even keen on, I've got to be hard pushed that I can't get a latte for me to have an Americano. I wouldn't choose an Americano. I'd only have it at a push, wouldn't I?
What's Americano?
So you've got chocolate mocha latte. You've got all the mochas, the cappuccinos. I would never purchase a cappuccino. I'm not a cappuccino person. They're all different flavours of coffee. I'm just either a latte or a flat coffee. I don't like the syrups and the flavours, and it's too sweet for me. I don't like the sweetness of them. In denial of what, Stu? What do you mean, Stu, in denial?
What did you say?
You put it in your coffee. Yeah, I understand that. I just... Oh.
Yeah, what did you say?
I don't know. I'm just daft with money. Not daft with money, Stu. You've just taken too long to check your direct debits, that's all. Just try and put a note in your phone or your diary or your calendar or whatever it is that your reminders for appointments, etc. And just try and give yourself a monthly or 2 monthly note to check up on your direct debits. your standing orders or any applications you pay for?
In denial of me deafness.
Oh, right. Me too, just coffee and real cream. Yeah. Now, I like real cream in my coffee. Yeah. And, you know, if I'm ill, I can drink it with a drop of whiskey. If I'm ill, I don't mind that. And do you know what I do like? I like it with 2 cloves in. 2 cloves in my coffee. I'm quite happy with that. But again, it's not something I've picked up and started doing again. I like the flavour of cloves in my coffee. That's quite nice. Now, I can't stand the smell in the dentist, but I like a couple of cloves in my coffee.
It's $5.85 a gallon for petrol.
I keep up with all the stuff you're going through. It's just ridiculous. Petrol.
We're paying $1.90 on average for a litre. So there's 4 litres to a gallon. So we're paying nearly $8. Well, £8 a gallon. Isn't it? Isn't it 4 litres to a gallon?
Oh, thank you, Intuitive. Please put your thumbs up, share and subscribe. Thanks, lovely.
Thank you.
So we've got 12 in the room and only 6 thumbs up. Please listen to Intuitive and put your thumbs up. No problem, Joyce. See you in a minute. Jeez, sorry. Hi, Stu. I can't type again. Intuitive. Always check my account daily. Worked for bank for many years. That's £7.60 for 4 litres.
Yeah. I think 4 litres is a gallon, isn't it?
Hiya, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Oh, Carol.
Carol.
We ended up having to walk home from the plough and the pouring down rain after we'd sat and waited for a taxi for an hour. No coats on, no nothing. We got absolutely soaked, love. Thank you for giving us a lift there. But coming back was a ball ache. Absolute ball ache. We got drenched.
Just kept telling us, I'll be there in 15 minutes. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
In the end, we just had
an hour outside the pub waiting for the taxi back. Yeah, Vicky says, 4 litres is a gallon. Carol's my lovely friend. You always hear me talk about her. Oh, Vicky's saying hi to her.
She dropped us off there.
Yeah. Took us to see our friend and back. I think she likes the plant, doesn't she, Carol? I think she's enjoyed that. Intuitive. Just got gas yesterday. Paid $25.47. Not even a full tank. It's crazy, isn't it?
It costs to fill a tank now probably £120.
Yeah, depending on what size.
Yeah, but on average, just to fill a normal.
Oh, Carol said you should have rung me. I would have come and paid. I'm not going to do that to you, love. I know how busy you've been. What time did you get back?
I mean, it wasn't too bad.
You've done nothing but run around for everyone else, love. You did us a great favour taking us there in the first place.
It probably only took us 15 minutes to walk home.
I know, but it was pitch black and rain and freezing cold. Yeah, she loved the plant. She did, yeah. Just see how long we can keep it alive for now, eh? Oh, Tracy said she'd water it, didn't she? Yeah, so that's been an eventful evening. Hi, Philip. Are you okay?
It was a lovely meal, though.
Yeah, we're keeping well. Philip, how are you?
How are you,
We've just been out for a meal, and we've just got drenched coming home, but we're fine. My hair must look a holy show. It's absolutely soaking wet.
Not as bad as mine.
Oh, yeah, you've just been under the hairdryer. You're all right. No, I can't even... I look like the wild woman about here. I'm trying to take it the wrong way, aren't I? I should take it over there. It's gonna be better. No. Yeah. Let's see if we can do anything with me wig.
There you go.
Is that better? Is that better, folks? Now clip it back up. It's soaking. It's absolutely soaking. Carol, Got back at 7:30. Done loads tonight, lol. Wow, well, that was early getting back, wasn't it? Well, you got back early. Philip, she went to see a friend.
Oh, you dropped us. What time?
Yeah,
did you
then
drop
she went to see a friend tonight. She wanted to spend time with a friend because she hadn't seen her friend for ages, and it was the only chance she got to see her today.
No, you only dropped us off 7:45, wasn't it? Because I rang the thing to see if it was still doing food, didn't I?
Oh yeah, well she must have meant half 8. Philip says he's okay. I've been taking down our old shed this week. Are you going to replace it, or are you just having more room in the garden? I can't bear looking at my hair like that. It's driving me bossy. Are you just making more space in the garden, Philip, or are you replacing it with something? Replacing it with another shed, or are you putting something else there? Because sheds take up quite a bit of space, don't they? So you'll notice the difference in space. When we took down
a nightmare to put together as well.
Yeah. When we took down our old one, the amount of space we had at the bottom of the garden was mad, wasn't it? We've only got a small shed now, haven't we?
We have another potential city maintenance tax coming.
Wow. All my fixed income. Friends and I are brainstorming. My neighbours and I are telling each other about the sale items and deals. That's fantastic, Vicky. That's the best way for the community to function or make each other aware. See, we don't really have couponing and things like that. But I've watched so many different programs of how you can stack your coupons and how in America, if they miss, they advertise and say, let's just say, for instance, a chicken was $2 on a loss leader, and they're advertising, come into our store, we've got chickens for $2, just as an example. They literally only put 3 chickens out at that price, and when everyone else turns up at the store, there's none of those $2 chickens left. But what they have in America, and now I'm investigating this to see if they have it here, because they fool us by doing this. We get to the store, that shelf's empty now. They've no longer got those chickens on the $2 deal. So you carry on and you're still shopping in your trolley whilst you're there, because you're there anyway. So they've conned you into the shop, and they've conned you into buying stuff. So they're still making a constant profit. But what you can actually do, and I know you can definitely do it in America, I don't know if we can yet, but you can go to the counter and ask for a rain check ticket. And if they have to, by law, give you that rain check ticket. So next time those chickens come in, you are honoured at the $2 price, if that's the price they were advertising. I hope that makes sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? And share that with your friends. The offer,
you get it the next
because
time.
If you've travelled to the shop and there's none there, you are entitled to a rain check token ticket, card, and they have to honour it next time they're in stock. Let me know if I'm making sense there, Vicky, if it's something you're aware of. Vicky, lovely. I do rain checks. Fabulous. Teach your friends about that as well. 10:30, she's got back tonight, right? Wow. That's a long time, Carol. Intuitive, no umbrella.
Well, it was sunny when we went.
Hiya, Bridge.
Hiya, Bridge.
The spanner with the mostest. Bloody internet. Hi, guys. Jeez, I cannot type road tax.
So it's a road tax. So they're going to fix the roads with that, or is that just another con?
This will all be part of the 15-minute city thing, won't it? Philip says, I can't afford to replace it. Average cost quoted is $1,400. Wow, excluding the base. Wow. Our smaller one.
We got the plastic one that was in B&Q.
But it was still £450. But that was about 3 years ago, wasn't it now?
Yeah.
But it was still £450.
It's a decent size, and
it's a nice shed. But it wasn't nearly £1,000, it was $450. coupons are almost faded out here. Right, okay. I'm glad you do them rain checks though, because I was amazed, and I'm going to see if they do it here because I would like to take part in something like that. Bridge is saying hi to you.
Oh yeah, Bridge.
Intuitive. Yes, we do that here in America. Philip says, I've decided to create a lovely seating area and buy a smaller storage box. One of those plastic ones. I've decluttered, so don't need the shed anymore. Always look on your marketplaces first for any benches, even the storage boxes. Look on there first before you purchase anything, Philip. You can always give a spray job. You can always clean it. You can always check hinges. You can always do things yourself to improve it. You can always flip something.
You don't need to because it's brand new.
People are eager to throw things away and get rid of things just to buy the next fad. Look on there first before you spend any money, please. Vicky, we vote in June, but that doesn't matter. I'll never be voting in any June, May election anymore. I'll never vote again.
We've got the local elections this Thursday.
I'm not voting for the new master.
Nobody will be voting.
Intuitive. If it's on sale and they run out, when it comes back in, can get it for the sale price. Yeah, that's your rain check. Yeah. I was telling you about it today, wasn't I? Bridge says, what's been going on? It's been a busy week. Kids are keeping us busy. Oh, what's been going on?
We just had to walk home in the rain.
Literally just housework, keeping busy. I've come up with a new business idea. I wasn't going to tell you all about it yet. But I've seen a site called Haglo, Hagglo, and they are link place. So basically, don't all laugh at me at once. So basically, I have a power washer, I have a hedge cutter, I have a lot of different electrical items that probably only get used once a year, sometimes twice a year. I have the promotional gift that I was given, which was the buffer that you all saw me use in the kitchen for the tiles and the old sink.
Paint sprayer.
I have paint sprayers, my KitchenAid. I have a load of different gadgets.
Trimmers.
So I've contacted one guy, and he does PAT testing. So he'll come and check all the electrical gadgets for me. He'll put a sticker on. He'll give me a code number and a certificate to say everything's passed the PAT testing. I can then, I'm already listed. I've already joined the site. It's called Haglo. I can then list all my products, certify that they're all PAT tested, and I can start to rent
hire them out,
my objects.
So if it's like £3 a day and someone wants it for a week,
it's £21
rather than sitting in the shed not being used.
So rather than electrical items sitting there.
Through that site, they're all covered with the insurance. So if it breaks or they run off with it, or you get your money back.
You're covered, yeah. So the guy who's coming to do the PAT testing will PAT test 20 items for £59. I can't really rent them out or hire them out without the PAT testing. So I'm going to do that. Rather than let my objects sit there and be used once or twice a year, I'm going to make them make residual income.
Hopefully.
And that's my plan. So I've signed up. I've got the guy coming Monday. He's going to PAT test them, and I'm going to advertise my items for rental. I'm really happy about it. So, one thing that we have a hedge cutter, and it's in really good condition. A chainsaw. And I see them renting out at the moment for over £20 a day.
Well, £30 a day on that. So £28 a day.
£28 a day. So things like that can earn an income. People don't want to buy those large objects, especially
if you've only got one tree to cut down. You're not going to want to go and buy
especially in this climate, more and more people are not going to want to buy these bigger items just to use once a year. So whilst I've got them, I'm going to make them work for me. Maybe you should do it too. Maybe look at what you've got and see.
That's the plan.
See, is it possible for you to do these things? So I've been looking how I've set the Amazon up. I haven't earned a penny on the Amazon. Few people have clicked, few people have looked at it. At the moment, I wouldn't earn if anyone from America bought it anyway, because it's only a UK link. So I've got to look at that to see if I can extend it to a global market, which includes America. But at the moment, I haven't made any sales on my Amazon, so that hasn't worked. With taking care of a friend and doing everything else at the moment, the book's gone to one side, so I haven't finished that. So I keep scratching my head and thinking, well, how can I make it work for myself, you know? That's just one way I'm looking at it now. Remind me to bring my things for you to pat test too long. I will. Just whenever you're ready, because he's coming Monday, Carol.
You sure it's Monday?
Yeah, he said Monday, 6 o'clock. Do you all think that's a good idea?
It's my bank holiday.
It is, yeah. So you're off work. Mm. Oh, what have I missed anything? We haven't got any local elections. Not that I bother for local. Yeah. I'm also cutting back on the variety. I buy for 2 weeks. I want to literally see if it reduces my food bill, May 1st to May 15th. Good on you, Vicky. Okay, that's not crazy at all. What's not crazy at all?
Rent the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's a fabulous idea. Brilliant. That's cool. That's awesome. It's a really good idea, yeah. Thanks, Bridge. Thanks, everyone, for your support. Because when I first started saying it, I had to say to Mr. Wallflowers, then I told Carol and Claire, and they kind of looked at me, you know. And I thought, well, I'm going to give it a whirl. If it works, it works. It just means them items aren't sitting there cluttering up the place. They're actually earning the keep for me. So, and some of them hopefully will begin to pay for themselves. If it covers the cost of what they've cost me, all the better, and I still get to use them once or twice a year.
It's like a timeshare.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Mm. Except it's different people all the time. If you've got any crazy ideas like that, folks, please share them with me. You know, every mickle makes a muckle. Every penny adds up, and if we can do little bits and bobs like that, then yeah, £30 a year is better than nothing a year. If it was minimum like that. I'm trying, folks. I'm scratching, the old grey matter, and I'm thinking, well, what can I do? What's out there? And I keep researching and I keep looking. I know someone who rents TVs and washing machines out. He's been doing it for years. Good on him. Does he have to physically deliver them now?
That's it.
Bring them back.
Years ago, everyone did rent your telly, your renters, your whatever, any appliance, didn't you?
Yeah.
There was shops on the high street that specialised in renting all the fridges, washing machines.
Yeah. Or you want the laundry?
£5 a month. And after like 5 years, it was yours.
That's it. Vicky says, I'm putting a couple of things on Facebook Marketplace. My jam jars, I don't make big batches anymore. There you go. There you go. I've actually given some away for free. Well, she's coming to collect them on Monday. I've got quite a lot of those Dowegg bit jars from the old coffee I used to drink. Because I use the Kilner jars now and the ball jars. And I'm fortunate to still I've got enough in reserve now for what I need, and then I'll probably dash out and buy more. But I don't really have a use for the Dowegg bit jars now. I want proper... I'm in my niche now. I want my proper Canon jars, So I've offered them out and somebody wants them and she's coming to collect them on Monday. So that'll be the last 40.
It's good marketplace if you're looking for anything.
Jars gone.
I mean, a lot of things you can get for free, but even if you're just paying for them, you can get them pretty cheap.
Yeah. See, these swap sites, I set one up on Facebook quite a few years ago, and it was like, well, I've got this. Does anyone want to trade for anything they've got? The one good trade I did, I had a yucca plant cutting, which was getting pretty big, wasn't it? And another lady had a pair of football boots that no longer fitted her son, and they were in excellent condition, weren't they? And I traded her the yucca plant for the football boots, and my son absolutely loved those football boots, and he wore them till they couldn't fit him anymore. And he still remembers them, still talks about how brilliant these football boots were. And I didn't buy them, I traded them for a plant I had in the house. But unfortunately, that page just slipped because people, I said, it doesn't matter if you're offering a tin of beans, 2 tins of beans. If someone wants to trade something they're no longer using for those tins of beans.
That fella who
it's a swap.
Ended up being a millionaire, wasn't it? I think there was a documentary about it. He started off with
a paper clip.
Yeah. And he swapped it for a pen, and then he swapped that for like else, and then
bigger, more value. Yeah. But unfortunately, that page didn't work. Then, not so long ago, somebody else set one up locally, a trade. And that didn't work. So the swap groups don't seem to be successful, but the free sites or the trade sites or renting sites seem to be working fine. Wow, Vicky, did you? I'd dream of having that many. I really would. I love my jars, my Kellner jars and bowl jars. I absolutely love them. I love trading. I wish it was more popular here. Yeah, I wish it was more popular here. I really do wish it was something. Yeah. As long as it was something I wanted to trade for, I would participate a lot. Yeah. It just makes so much sense if you've got something you're not using. What do they say? One man's junk is another man's treasure. And it always is, always has been, always will be. That's how it all started. Our ancestors did bartering. Well, if you watch my last haul video, you know, I have this mindset. I will haggle. I will barter. I will ask for the deal. You know, and Caddel's here, and she'll tell you, I have no shame in saying, well, I'd like to offer you this. Would you take this? It's not always successful. There was a block of Parmesan in one of our food initiatives not so long ago, and they were asking for £10 for it, and there was quite a few on the shelf. And we don't use a lot of Parmesan. I mean, I said we had Parmesan chips tonight, and they were delicious, but we wouldn't really go out and purchase Parmesan, you know, if in our weekly shop.
The only time you'd have Parmesan was on pasta, really. But
yeah.
Chips were nice.
They were delicious, and it's probably something we'll repeat. But there was this block of Parmesan. They wanted £10 in the shop. It had 10 red stickers on. And I went to the girl in charge, standing manager, and I said, I'd like to offer you £6 for the Parmesan. And she just looked me straight in the face and she went, Mary, it's £25 in Costco. She said, we're not reducing that. And I just went, okay, I tried. And I walked away. And I thought, well, I've lost nothing. We both had a giggle about it, and I've not lost nothing.
It's not something that we wanted.
But the week after, when I haggled with her for a better deal on the peanut butter, she snapped my hand off and said, yeah, straight away. Some you win, some you lose. Do you know what I mean? Some you win, some you lose. You've lost nothing by playing the game, by asking the question. Walmart had the pints for £5 a case of 12. Wow.
That's good.
I'd have snatched those up myself, Vicky, yeah. So she bought 10 cases. Good on you, love. We, if we're fortunate, in one of our, what they call the cheap shops, so it's called Home Bargains. We always call it Home and Bargains. I don't know why, but that's what we call it locally. But it's called Home Bargains.
It was called Home and Bargains.
We can get the pint jars for £1.09.
No, the 99 pence. The bigger jars are one now.
Oh yeah, so the 99 pence a jar,
Mm.
but there'll literally only be 7 or 8 jars generally on the shelf. So if you're fortunate to see that, now I don't like to strip a whole shelf.
I mean, one time we went, they had 20 on the shelf, and we stripped the shelf.
We did strip the shelf because I needed them, and I wasn't going to get them at that price again. And
all the staff are like, "What are you using all that for?"
Did no idea
even
what
the
cannon
fella
is.
Come down, didn't he, with the trolley and took it to the car with us.
Oh yeah, he was made up, wasn't he?
I'll take your trolley back.
But yeah, I don't like to strip a shelf, but that, if they're there in the quantity, like 20 individual
and nobody
jars,
around here is buying them.
We can't buy flats of Kilner or ball jars. We can't buy flats of them. It doesn't happen like that for us.
Mm.
It's not like that over here. We can only buy individual jars.
Mm. And it's amazing that they had them in.
15 years. I've been water bathing for approximately 7, maybe 8 years. And I've only actually been canning since the community all come together and bought me the canning machine.
4 or 5 years.
I wouldn't even say it's that long. With the Presto?
Yeah.
I don't think it's 5 years. I think it's probably only about 3, 4 years. I didn't buy the Presto. The whole community bought the Presto. Yeah, I still call it the community canner. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. But I've been water bath canning longer. Well, 15 years is a long time, yeah. It's not a popular thing here, as I say. We're very few far between canning people in the UK. Other than Home Bargains, we might find the odd suitable jar in the range, but most of them are designer biscuit Kilner jars or designer fruit, the fruit juice ones with the taps on or whatever. You don't literally find the Kilner canning jars.
And they're not listed as canning jars.
No, they're just called Kilner jars. Yeah.
Storage jar.
And then after that, the only choice we've got is paying, it's about £16 for 6 jars, isn't it, on Amazon? And I just can't afford to do that. Yeah. Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
This ain't Gogglebox.
Oh,
boy, no, it isn't. How are you, Craig? Welcome in, love. It's a bit like Gogglebox sometimes.
Yeah. We can have a laugh.
We've watched a couple of Goggleboxes this week,
we
haven't we?
haven't seen it for years, and we started watching it again the last couple of weeks. All the new ones, on it.
Yeah. Some of them people we've never seen before, have we? Because I was asking about when that Moffat girl left. They just took her family straight off the show, didn't they? What was her first name? Scarlett Moffat, yeah. Once she left and became famous, their whole family disappeared off Gogglebox. Vicky's saying, I learned the safe methods so could learn how to branch out to rebel canning. That way I can spot issues if there are any. I learned rebel canning first. And it's probably upside down and back to front. And I did a lot of trial and error. I did something that I would never ever do in my whole canning life. I canned cabbage. And a lot of it, because I was able to get cabbages so cheap at the time. And I canned an awful lot of cabbage and I had it out there on the pantry shelf. I would never ever, just normal cabbage, not sauerkraut, not anything else, just normal cabbage.
We done sauerkraut as well.
Sauerkraut was fine though, wasn't it? But I'd never do cabbage, just plain cabbage.
It's just you live and learn as you go along.
But I followed an awful lot of rebel canning groups, channels. I can't think of her name right now. It might come to me in a minute. And I also followed ones that did it by the letter. And then once I started talking about it on the channel, how I wanted a canning machine, a lovely lady, Beth, I can't think of her surname, Reynolds, possibly Beth Reynolds, I can't think. And she sent me the ball canning book. I've still got it. And I do refer it. It wasn't Beth Aspel, I think it was Beth Reynolds. She's not with us anymore. She doesn't seem to be on the channel anymore. Beth Aspel comments all the time. I think it was Beth Reynolds. I might be wrong. And she sent me this book, and I know it's expensive, and I was really, really grateful, and I do still refer to it. But I would personally still class myself as a rebel canner.
We'll have a go at canning anything.
Yeah.
Butter, bread.
Anything, yeah. Do your ball jars fit American flat size? I don't understand the question, Vicky. I'm really sorry.
What's flat sizes?
Craig says, I like the big pickle jars from Fodden supermarkets, £3 and get pickles. The fat ones, yeah, they're great. Yeah. So I did lemons.
We've still got a big pickle jar with loads in like that.
Yeah, gherkins in. Yeah, I made bread and butter gherkins in those. So it's just sliced courgettes or sliced cucumbers. You can make it with either. With your
pickle and
vinegar. You still put your mustard balls in and your black pepper and your mustard seeds, and your black pepper and all your stuff and your vinegar. They're beautiful, aren't they? Great on a sandwich, great on a.
That was over 2 years ago. I'm still eating them.
We're still eating them now. Yeah, absolutely delicious. But those jars are great. I preserved lemons in them and done all kinds in those big jars. Vicky says, I'm in several rebel groups. My favourite group is the UK canning group, though. I get better recipes. Very good. I made chutney. It was great. Now, what type of chutney did you make? Was it anything like Branston pickle?
It'd be good to make the Branston pickle.
Yeah, I'd like to make the Branston pickle.
We made brown sauce once.
We did make brown sauce, yeah.
So whatever's out there, you can make yourself.
But we need to do more and more, because with the fuel, with the fertilizer, and with all the problems that are coming soon, we need to have canned vegetables. Now, I don't mean tinned vegetables, but even though you can have them as well, I mean proper fresh vegetables canned on the shelf. And I got to a point, probably about 18 months ago, 12 to 18 months ago, where this wasn't imminent as much as it is now. And my focus was, let's concentrate more on meat, fish, different things like that. And because I get vegetables at the Food Initiative so cheaply, should I be really canning as many potatoes as I was previously, and many carrots as I was previously, etc.? And, right now, it's the carrots, the potatoes,
it's
and those things. Those things that need the fertilizer to grow.
3 years after we canned them.
Those things that need the fertilizer to grow are the things we should be canning now.
The potatoes that we done for 3 years ago were amazing.
Yeah, delicious.
Even chips, we cut them into like chips, and then just like fried the chips when we needed them 3 years later.
Yeah. So Vicky says, do you think your jars, regular mouth, would fit with American Wallflowers lids?
Exactly the same as the American jars. The same lid, same twist lid, same size pints.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the same size mouth. Yeah, it's a pint mouth. I grow and ferment chilies. So we're not chili eaters, but good on you, Craig. If you're eating them and you grow and ferment them, that's brilliant, yeah. Vicky said, I made classic apple chutney that I got from the UK canning group. Amazing, good on you. See, I made the apple butter. and I've canned apple filling for apple pies, etc. Brid says, my brother-in-law makes excellent chutney. I need to raid a couple of more jars. What type of chutney does he make, Bridge? Is that like a Branston pickle, or... Because Vicky's saying her chutney is an apple flavour. There's so many different chutneys you can have, isn't there? Vicky said, I changed the vinegar from cider to white wine vinegar, and it looked like jewels on the place. Yeah, shiny. Yeah. Very nice. I've never heard of an apple chutney, though. I know, see, I'm not somebody who has cranberry sauce with a Christmas meal, or I wouldn't use apple preserve with chops or things like that, you know, the way people do. I like grapes in a salad, or I like fruit in a salad, but I'm not the type of person who puts fruit with a meat. I don't know why. I'll eat pineapple on a pizza. I don't mind that with ham on a pizza, but I wouldn't put apple or cranberry with a plate of food. I don't know why. Now, I'm the opposite, Craig. I love a bit of piccalilli. Bridge says her brother's one's spicy and it's nice.
Yeah, you're saying can't be pickle.
Oh, can't be. Yeah, I like piccalilli. I thought he said he can't stand pickle for a reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I like piccalilli. Gammon and piccalilli. Lovely.
I like the piccalilli, but I don't like the cabbage pieces in the cauliflower pieces.
You can buy piccalilli sauce.
Yeah.
You don't have to have the chunks in it. You can just have the sauce. I used to buy from the co-op years ago. Do you remember?
But the sauce isn't the same as the proper piccalilli.
It is, but yeah,
I'd rather just dip my knife in the piccalilli.
But what you could do is get a whole jar of piccalilli, put it in the blender, and do that, and you haven't got that problem. It's just took you 30 seconds to blend it. Problem solved.
There you go.
Vicky says, I'm going to work on seeing if I can get a deal on flats. Let me send a letter out because my friends don't have phones.
They're only cheap. The flats, are you on about the lids? Is that what
under the screw.
Yeah, the proper lids. Yeah, I mean, they're only cheap on Amazon anyway.
Yeah, you can buy the big packets.
We bought a big packet.
Yeah.
And that was, 2 years ago. We've still got loads.
Somebody sent me them.
Yeah. Donuts.
Do you know, I think it might have been Charlie. It was a double pack of flats, and the packet was this long, but there's tons in it.
Yeah.
And I've still got near enough one full packet.
There's about 200 or 300 in it.
Yeah. They are only cheap on Amazon. And I'll reuse them unless they're dent or marked. I'm not one of these who throws that away just because it's used once. I think that's an awful waste, and I don't see that as frugal at all. And I don't see it as unhealthy. Unless there's something wrong with the white thing, or it's dented, that's reusable. I don't see the issue with that. She's gone for the coffee. Here's Tony Bad Boy. Where have you been, me love? Haven't seen you since outside Fairclant. Where have you been? Hello, jars from Home and Bargains, lids from Love Jars, Knutsford.
Yeah, even he's saying home.
Yeah, Home Bargains. Yeah, we were just saying 99 pence in Home Bargains, Tony. How are you and your friend doing? Not seen you for quite some time, love. Craig says, duck and plum sauce. Now, I like that. I can do that. I'm just saying we don't use cranberry sauce or apple sauce on meat
cranberry
or whatever.
Juice, but I wouldn't have cranberry sauce.
See, I'm not a cranberry juice drinker either, but I do like the plum sauce in a duck pancake.
You've done plum jam as well.
I've done plum jam as well, yeah. But we wouldn't I'll have pineapple on a pizza. I don't mind it with meat then.
That's the only time I'd eat pineapple on a pizza.
Yeah. But I wouldn't put it on a Sunday dinner.
I wouldn't do it myself. I wouldn't put it on a pizza myself.
But that's nice. Plum with duck.
What do you say?
Would you eat plum with duck?
No.
Because you wouldn't eat the duck.
No. Or the plum.
Yeah. Intuitive says, my nana made red cabbage, also red radish.
Cabbage is nice.
Had cherry trees in our yard growing up, and my grandpa would make his own cherry wine. I've made lots of red cabbage. My red cabbage video here is really, really popular. So I do the red cabbage and I put an apple in it and the sweetness of it, and it's delicious, absolutely delicious. I love pickled red cabbage.
Even white cabbage, sauerkraut is lovely.
That sandwich spread, Craig, reminds me of my mum years ago. My mum used to love a sandwich spread, butty. And I'd eat it now. It's a bit tart, but you wouldn't, would you?
No. But
it reminds me of my mum. My mum had always had a jar of that in. Yeah. It's probably expensive now,
toast toppers, yeah.
See, I wasn't a toast topper person because they were mostly mushroom, weren't they?
Yeah, bacon and mushroom.
Yeah. No, it was like mould on a piece of bread. Just went bubbly. Because you had to put it back under, didn't it? It just didn't appeal to me. It just looked like mould on a bread. Snot. It was rather snotty, wasn't it? It was. Bridge. What are you laughing at?
Snotty.
Them toasty toppers were snotty. It's like snot on toast. Mushroom snot. Anyway, Mark made rice pudding in the week. It was well nice. Plenty of nutmeg in it, just how we like it. Yeah. Now, did he use proper rice pudding rice, or like I made a few weeks ago with just generic rice that you took the Chinese
proper
with?
Devon cream?
Oh, well,
did he just use cream?
No, we obviously use proper Devon cream. We know that. That goes without saying. Best thing ever is a proper pasty. Look, you've started it off now.
Yeah, a proper Lancashire pasty.
I can't pronounce your name, love, but you're very welcome from Tenerife, Canary Islands. I'll have a go.
Zerakachi.
No. Ecabcom. Craig says, off sick from school and a toast topper.
Yeah.
Mine was tomato soup. Off sick from school with tomato soup and a lamb soup.
And a Lucasade.
But the Get Better Lucasade, not the Lucasade of today. The medicine Lucasade one with the gold wrap around the top.
Yeah.
It was only medicine if it had the gold wrap around, wasn't it?
And the bobbly bits on
Which has Cornish cream, not Devon cream.
Not Devon, no.
They're the
Heaven forbid it was Devon.
They're the Emmets. Tony says, I've been poorly. I'm not a stupid man, but I did a stupid thing last September. Was in bed until the last few weeks, and I'm okay now.
From September, you're in bed?
Do you mind us asking what it was you did that was a stupid thing, love? Because it's been quite a while since I've seen you and your friends. Because I think that's the last time we spoke, isn't it? Outside Fair Clement.
Mm-hmm.
His friend met me in the shop. And Tony was in the car. And met him in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Carol says, mashed potato with soft-boiled egg mixed in was what my mum swore by when we were poorly. Yeah. I've never had that.
No.
She's told me before, but I've never had it. Mashed potato with soft-boiled egg mixed in.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be making that now?
We'll have that for breakfast.
We're not having mashed potato for breakfast.
What?
You put croquettes on me fry up last week. It's not for me. Bridget says, well, Lucasade wasn't going to sort out what I have, was it? Although Mum thought it might help.
I bet you still drank it though.
Oh, Mum, I need another bottle of that Lucasade. Bet you still played on it.
The first glass went down straight away, and then you wanted another one.
I remember my mum doing a lemsip for me, and this is how she made it. She poured lemonade into the pan, heated the lemonade, and poured it over the lemsip in the cup to do it. Instead of just doing it with water, she heated the lemonade for me and made it with the hot lemonade. Did you ever have that?
No.
Well, that's how my mum made. Have I told you that before? Yeah.
I couldn't say dang lemsip.
Yeah. My mum would always make me a lemsip.
But yeah, it takes sulfidine.
Yeah. Carol, you have hash browns there, potato. I do have hash browns. And I like a hash brown, but a croquette doesn't seem right on the plate for breakfast time. Just didn't sit with me. It's visual. Your food is visual, isn't it? I don't know why. So
you want me to just mash it all up and squash it all down?
No, because it's still a croquette. I know what it is.
It's not potato on your plate.
Is elite. No, I eat with my eyes. It's got to look right for me to eat it. I don't know why. Boiled lemonade was also another thing my mum did for us. Yeah. And we've never talked about that, have we, Carol? Yeah.
But when we went away, you were eating them potato balls on your breakfast.
No,
little round
not on my breakfast.
Yeah, when we were at breakfast, you'd have like scrambled eggs,
beans,
the potato balls.
I also had
the chips, the wedges.
Well, what did it have on my tea at the mealtime? Aspic and jelly with peas and all kinds of weird stuff. I wouldn't have that.
No.
On holiday, you just try anything.
You have chips on your breakfast.
It's not right, though.
No,
you go to a Spoons and they do you a full English breakfast with chips on. You don't want chips for your breakfast. That's not right.
It's not chips.
That's not right.
Croquettes.
No.
Hash browns.
No.
Little potato balls.
Hash browns is right.
Smiley faces.
No, you don't have
little dinosaur things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like breakfasty.
It's not.
Puff potato with
Tones.
Like breadcrumb.
No, maybe a try for you. It's just not right for me.
You can have something to soak up your bean juice.
That's what my egg's for. That's what my sausage is for. Put my whole sausage on my fork, bite the end off, and go like that. My bean juice and my egg yolk, and my sausage strips that up, and then my bacon, and then I get my knife and I go like that. Or my bit of toast.
Yeah, you still have toast.
Yeah, but you don't have toast with chips or toast with hash browns.
Unless it's for breakfast.
Not hash browns, croquettes. It's not right.
So you can have toast with hash browns, but not with croquettes.
Yeah. You know, when I was younger, hash browns wouldn't have been right. But we've got
when
that.
I was younger, hash browns didn't exist.
Well, that's it, because we've got that American influence now. Like when we first met, I'd never, ever, ever dreamt of, heard of boiled potatoes with a salad.
But you'll get a baked potato with salad.
Yeah, or chips with a salad.
Baked potato is a boiled potato.
But I'd never heard in my life of boiled potatoes with a salad. You introduced me to that.
Good job, I was here.
I like it now. But the very first time I saw it, I just sat and stared because I thought, how bizarre is that? How weird. Because it wasn't...
You didn't like me tomato pasta?
No, because you had no meat in it. It was just pasta and tomato sauce and nothing else. No, I would never have gotten used to that. Anyway, where are we up to? Fanny Craddock style. Warm lemonade after a bump or four.
I wouldn't have warm.
No,
lemonade.
But Mum did it all the time, especially if we were suffering from tonsillitis. I've only ever had it in a lemsip. Vicky, okie dokie, got to fly. Mark's here. Have a fantastic weekend.
See you later,
Take care, Vicky. Lovely talking to you, love.
And you. Yeah,
Craig.
bubble and squeak.
Yeah. Not for breakfast though. For your ex, you'd have it for your evening meal the next day. You wouldn't have it for breakfast.
Yeah, but if it was on your breakfast, I'd have it.
But you wouldn't get up and make it for your breakfast.
No, I wouldn't. No.
It's evening meal food, isn't it?
It's a dinner or a tea.
Yeah. See, we agreed on that one.
Should we have bubble and squeak for breakfast?
Not for breakfast. Tony says, I bought a scooter from Bargains for less. I fell off it first time on it. Got rid now. I'm buying a mob scooter, much safer. What's a mob scooter?
A mod?
Mobility.
Oh,
right, okay.
One of them lecky scooters that you stand up on?
Was it a stand-up scooter or one of those mobility type scooters?
Because they don't go some speed then. They can go 30, 40 mile an hour, them scooters. The
twins are a month old tomorrow. Wow, that's flown over, Vicky. And have they gotten much bigger?
Not
have
Vicky.
They put sorry, Bridget. Have they gotten much bigger or put much weight on? They're going to be handsome little dudes.
Only 11 months to go, only be one.
It's crazy how spoiled they get on the first birthdays and the first Christmases, and they never ever remember nothing. Yeah. Intuitive made egg cups with courage cheese, mix of veg, bake them in muffin pan, and whichever spices you like. Oh yeah, I've heard of those.
Cottage
yeah, that's
cheese.
A good idea. And do you freeze them? Do you make them in bulk and freeze them? Because I always thought once they're baked and you freeze them, are they rubbery when you rebake them? Because egg texture, once it's cooked, doesn't freeze well. So I've seen those, and I always wondered how they'd be after the second cook. What do you think, Intuitive? Let me know.
But we thought that with the dehydrated egg, but
it was lovely.
It was little bit different than fresh, but it was still.
I thought it was tasty. Placing muffin liners.
It wasn't like.
I get that, but if you're bulk making them, Intuitive, and you put them in the freezer and reheat them again, is the texture too rubbery? Yeah, I'll send another photo. They were getting bigger. They were just 18 hours old, and that photo was sent you. All right, Vicky. Why am I calling you Vicky? All right, Bridget. I look forward to that. Keep an eye on them.
You like eggs in the cup, don't you?
I like chucky egg in a cup. Yeah,
chopped up and all that.
Just the butter is fine. I just have 2 eggs, butter, chopped up within an inch of the life, and just sit there with a spoon. I don't even need the toast for it. It's nice. I will use toast sometimes and make a butty, but just eat it out the cup, chopped up with butter. I love that. Sometimes if I'm in the mood, I'll add a little bit of salad cream.
Oh, mayo.
No, never had mayo. Never had any other sauces. A little tiny bit of sour cream, but most of the time nothing. But butter. Carol said they stick to the liners and then have to chew the liners to get the rest of the flavour out. Carol's made them.
I don't like the sound of frozen egg.
Yeah, it's what the texture is going to be like when it's reheated. Because I've thought about making them because we had all that extra bacon.
Well, you bought them scrambled egg frozen in the packets, didn't
but
you?
They were okay. It was just too much of it. It was just too much of it.
It does go a bit like rubbery.
especially because you have to heat them in the oven.
Mm.
There's no other way of doing it. Some people, we don't have microwaves, air fryers, etc.
Mm.
So we're only heating in the oven.
You do it over the bowl of water.
Yeah, but would you actually bother your bum doing it?
Mm.
You wouldn't.
Mm.
Oil in the tin, they are better.
Because they stick to the line.
Right, we're going to have to draw to an end. It's getting quite late now. I think my hair's basically dry now after that ordeal.
Mm.
It wasn't worth fighting over the hairdryer with them.
Mine's dry now.
Right, we'll love you and leave you.
Oh, stand up one.
I don't want to promise you that we'll be on tomorrow night in case we're not again.
We'll try. 3 chest infections.
Stand up one, not been on one since I was about 6. I had 3 chest infections, dislocated ribs. I had to wait to see a GP over 3 weeks. I'm on the mend now. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Tony. Yeah. Keep off the kids' toys from now on, innit? Intuitive. I've never freezed them. Brought them to work for breakfast. My daughter says I put too much stuff in them. She just likes them with egg, cottage cheese, and only broccoli. Yeah. Each time that 3 weeks, NHS gone downhill. You can spray the liners first, olive oil and spray.
But you don't want to use that oil spray.
We don't like the thought. We can use olive oil in a spray bottle. Like on my Amazon storefront, I have the olive oil spray bottle. But we don't like that 1 cal spray in a tin. No. It's just chemical, isn't it? But everyone to their own. That's just our opinion. People use what they want to use, don't they? Eat what they want to eat.
It's made in a lab. If it's made in a lab,
we don't want it. Right, okay, we're going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for joining us. And if Mr. Wallflowers is in the mood, we'll probably join you tomorrow.
Yep. We'll see you tomorrow. See you all soon.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Take care.
Thanks for joining.
Remember you're loved, and the world is a better place with you in it.
And us.
Bye, love. Oh, I can't remember how to end it now. There it is. Night, love.